Hey, long time no see. Kind of took a 3-month hiatus because Solak and the Elite Dungeons came out, and they were super demotivating because I was only Vitalis away from the Insane Final Boss title before they came out, and then a bunch of real life stuff happened, which made it hard to get on very reliably every day. But now I'm back to playing fairly regularly, and I got my first Solak kill by leeching off of Blakeland again, and then I had to go through some player-owned farm nonsense to get the cape back. And after getting my cape back, I decided to go for the Elite title, which is what you get for completing all the achievements from the Elite Dungeons. And I'll probably have to do 100 solo Elite Dungeons anyway for Insane Final Boss title, so I might as well get the Elite title on the way. The only achievement that wasn't soloable was the Malignant Enigmas achievement, because not enough blobs can spawn on the solo mode CRU fight, so I had to have a friend help out on that one. Eventually did get the Elite title and continued doing a ton of the Dragonkin Laboratory. Getting 60 solo kills was enough to make the full Elite Tectonic armor, which makes the Temple of Aminishi a lot easier and more efficient because the Elite armor, including the augmented versions, they don't degrade when they're used in the Elite dungeons. So essentially you get to use the best armor in the game for free. And I only got one mutated ability codex from the 60kc, the Dragonkin Laboratory, which is the Flurry one, which is still pretty good. So anyway, let's get back to the live commentary. The real life stuff kind of made it hard to get live commentary for a while there. There's nothing more satisfying than getting 24 bloodwood logs from one tree. Did I say 24? How about 28 back to back with the 24? Jeez. Oh hey, there's Ghostly. God dang it, I got that quick. Okay. 23.6 mil prayer XP. Cool. I was trying to find a skill I could AFK that I don't have the pet in, and this was like the last skill. I guess maybe runecrafting I could go to rune span, but that's a pain to have to get all the runes and do rune span or whatever for that pet, but God, I'm running out of skilling pets I can AFK. Hey, summoning pet. I was just doing this because it was Amlot hour and I needed some more Steel Titans. That's cool. Is that all the... That's all the... That's all the combat pets, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm missing the strength pet. That's right, I gotta go train some strength. So I've decided to go for the large rune pouch, a bounty hunter, which is going to take forever, and I just figured I might as well go for a skilling pet while I'm doing it. The only real skilling pet I can do as bank standing is the crafting pet, which means I have to get all my like 50,000 black dragon hide, maybe some of the red and blue and green dragon hide tanned. So that's going to take forever. I've got my automatic hide tanner and the invention guild going, so I can do that while I'm not even online. But this will take a while, and then it'll take a while to get the large rune pouch, because bounty hunter sucks. Hey, finally got tier 9, which is like what I was going for bounty hunters. That gives me enough for a rune pouch and a couple weapon patches if I wanted it. Maybe even a second rune pouch, I don't know. For now, I would just probably want to get a rune pouch, so I can finally easily Steel Titan, Solak, and basically anything that requires those 3 inventory spaces that are usually used for runes. So that's really nice to get out of the way, finally. Whoa, is that 114 ancient scales? Jeez, I guess that's a doubled 57 scale drop. That's a pretty nice drop there. Ooh, I got that thing, I guess, the Masuda's War Spear. It's a drop. I don't know if it's useful to me in any way. It's kind of like a T-85 scythe as a slash weapon or something. But that's a cool drop. Hold up. Hey, I got a Gemmy. Okay.
A Gemmy?
I got Gemmy. It's the crafting pet. Well,
Gemmy?
That was the last pet I could AFK. Now I'm screwed. Well, I guess the thieving pet. Don't crinkle up. God, I have visitors. Don't mind them.
You did amazing.
I guess the thieving pet is like the last pet I can AFK, other than the rune crafting pet, which just takes effort to set up the AFK. But cool. How many dragon hides do I have left? 20k black dragon leather with like 30k left in the crafter and the invention guild. I don't need them anymore. What am I gonna do with all this dragon leather? Wait, hold up. I got a what? That can happen? You can get the Gordy pet from doing Elite Dungeons? I didn't even know that was a thing. How rare is that? That's a good skilling pet to get out of the way. I don't have to go back to dungeoneering. But I saw the pet drop and I was like, is that Sieru pet? No, it's a skilling pet for dungeoneering. What? Okay, I did not even know that was possible, but that is pretty awesome to get out of the way. Cool. Okay, here we are at kill number 100, so it's the last chance. No pet! Which means I'm gonna have to come back here past 100 KC to just grind out the pet. Which sucks, because this dungeon is not my favorite thing to do in the world. Anyway, I think I'll just go grind out the 100 kill count of the Elite Dungeon 2 now to take a break from this dungeon. And while I was on the several month hiatus, I got really into Dark Souls, so I snuck in a Dark Souls clip or two in the montage for Elite Dungeon. See if you can tell the difference between RuneScape and Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I bet you can't. Oh, wait, did I just get Mutated Fury ability codex? There's something. Awesome. Too bad it didn't double, right? Oh, well, that's 2 out of 3 of these codexes, which is cool. Last one, Barge. Well, I'm glad I didn't get a duplicate one from the first one, at least, so far. But yeah, I got this at friggin', what is it, like 93 KC, almost done with the Elite Dungeon 2. Yeah, 94 kill count. And then the collection log is just barged away from the collection log, which is cool too. Whoa, 216 Draconic energies, doubled 108. That's the highest drop I've ever gotten. That is ridiculous. And here comes the 100th kill at Elite Dungeon 2. And I didn't get the pet placeholder drop or whatever that this thing drops to like unlock the pet in the future when they actually get around to making the pet. Which is fine. I guess I'll want to come back here anyway for the Barge Ability Codex, or the Mutated Barge Ability Codex. Didn't get that one either. At least I got the first 2 codexes, which are nice. And yeah, I guess I'll go back to Elite Dungeon 1 now and finish up that pet at some point. Let's see. So in terms of kill count requirements, though, that's really good to get out of the way, because now it's just Solak again. I'm already at 42 kills of Solak. So that's making progress there, and I'll get the final boss title back here soon. And I guess I should also mention like the loot from 100 Elite Dungeon 1 and 2 kills, because that's important. Let's see, so 85 onyxes, I mean 5,191 onyx dust, which basically translates into 51 onyxes. I've already transmuted like 100 other onyxes, and I keep using them for Ring of Death charges because I was learning Solak for a while there, so that obviously used a ton of onyxes. And then for the scales, I got 581 ancient scales and 790 draconic. There's like 200 difference in the draconic energy for some reason. Probably because I got super lucky in a couple of those drops, and it just happened to go out to work out that way. So yeah, that's basically the only important things you get from Elite Dungeons 1 and 2. I get to use my fishy treats now, because before I didn't want to use them in case I got the pet before 100 KC, and I wouldn't want to go back and kill just the Sanctum Guardian for it 4 times. So I just haven't used them, but I'll go ahead and use the fishy treats to skip the Sanctum Guardian kills. I'm going to go back to grind out the pet. Oh yeah, and these relics that you get, just gives you tons of components. Like, all of my uncommon components, or a lot of these, just are in common components, I guess. So many of them came from these just relics you get, so many of. And so that really boosted up like all these components that come in handy for making dummies and chinchampas and basically anything that I need to make with invention. I'm guaranteed to have the components for. So I'm working on full trimmed Masterwork armor, and that's brought me to Corp because I don't have like any malevolent energies left, and I'm just kind of getting my malevolent plate body up to level 15 so I can use a equipment separator on it so I can get the gizmos off of it, and then break it down to the Dragonkin Forge to get the last bits of malevolent trim, like the thing for the Masterwork trim that I need to get the trimmed stuff. So anyway, that brought me to Corp because I got to get that last bit of item XP up to the level 15 so I can break that down and get those gizmos and have full trim Masterwork. Okay, so after a ton of mining and smithing and going to Rise of the Six to get some energies because I was completely out, I got my full trimmed Masterwork set. I just basically put the perks that I had in my Malevolent set onto the augmented pieces, and I believe you just gotta put them all on and then talk to this guy to custom fit them, right? It's always so scary because if you put them on and degrade them, like you can't make them do custom work, but I think if they're at 100%, you can get them to custom fit. So let's see, blah blah blah, 50% less degradable. Custom fit my trimmed Masterwork? Yes, there we go. Custom fitted, full trimmed Masterwork set. Like the best melee armor in the game. So that's cool to have. I'm not sure where I would even use it, but it's cool to have. So now I don't have any excuse to AFK or do anything but bossing, because now I've got full like T92 sets of every armor. So yeah, I gotta go back to Rago more. Hey, I got a Seismic Singularity. Okay. That's actually my first Seismic Singularity on this account. I have like 70 shards because I've gotten like 2 splits, but now nobody does coin share anymore. So cool, that's a nice thing to get, although I already used my I used my freaking Imperium core as my flanking switch already, so now I gotta think about what I want to do for the flanking switch now. Great. Oh wait, Seismic Healing. I need that for my Defender, right? If I wanted to make a Mage Defender? That's right, that's actually like my first T90 Defender if I wanted to make that. Oh, and I guess it's also worth mentioning that it actually completes my log except for Vitalis. So I just need Vitalis to complete the Virago log now. So I've been thieving a lot for my AFK skilling pet grind. I'm at like 37 mil XP without the pet, which is fine because elves are great for overload supplies anyway. And I think that's where I'll call episode 20. Didn't exactly get any boss pets, but I got the kill count requirements for Elite Dungeon 1 and 2, so that's some decent progress towards the Insane Final Boss title at least. And I kind of want to release this episode before the Elite Dungeon 3 is released, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of content that'll come out of that grind for the next episode. And then I'm doing my best to do as much Virago and Solak as I can in the limited time that I have to play. So if you see me online and and you need a +1, just let me know, because I'm up for like pretty much any Rago or Solak if I'm online. And the Vitalis grind is still just very real, and I'm sure I'll need to do a lot of Solak as well. But at least I can do Solak now, like I can actually duo Solak with a Steel Titan, so yeah, that's a big step in the right direction to completing that requirement. But anyway, sorry for how long it's taken to release episodes at this point, because, the boss pets that I have left, I mean, Vitalis was the only one left, but then a couple came out since then, so it was almost like I lost progress, but the Elite Dungeon 1 patch didn't take too long. I'm already at 100 KC, and I'm almost to the second threshold, so that's not going to be too bad of a grind, I don't think, hopefully. And then Solak isn't that bad after you get used to it, but still, it's just going to be Vitalis that's going to be left, of course, and that'll just take forever anyway. But anyway, hopefully it won't take as long to get the next episode out, but we'll have to see how lucky I get on boss pets and drops and just things to record. And I'll see you next time, and hope you enjoyed episode 20.
Wading through the willows, our wordsman comes easy.